Smai Pawb, Sidachi, hello everyone, how are we all? I'm back with a very quick video today. I'm not actually going to be doing any stamping or making, but I'm going to show you some bits that I've made. So I'm using the new Layered Thoughts stamp set, which are photopolymer, as you can see, and I've already stuck them onto the case because it has all the words for you to stick them over the top. So you have love, happy birthday, thank and thinking, and then of you and to. And as you'll see, I've used the thank you and the happy birthday to you. I haven't done any thinking of you ones yet, but I probably will, but not using these. This is the new pack of 6x6 papers called Lights of Aurora. And as we've just been able to see the Northern Lights here recently, I thought I'd do this. So this is the gorgeous, I think I showed this in my last video, but I'm going to show it again because they are gorgeous. I mean, I don't suppose it really matters which way up you put them, to be honest, because whichever way is probably that way, but who knows. And the backs are all quite plain. So there's that one, which I think I've put on the card that way round. I just thought it looked nice, but again, it doesn't really matter, I don't think, which way round you put them. That's got a purple, that'll be gorgeous grape. Oh, some of these are out of order, so that's that one, isn't it? There's this one, which I think is probably best that way round. And that's got the berry burst, I think that's berry burst on the back. And this one, which is a lovely swooshy one, and that will be one of the green colours. Let me have a quick look. Could be Lost Lagoon. Yeah, I think that's more Lost Lagoon than Pool Party or what's the other blue? Balmy Bliss. There's definitely neither of those. Yeah, I would say that's Lost Lagoon. And then there's this round swirly one, which doesn't take up a lot of the paper. So in one of the cards I used this on the main part, and then I used this bit to back the, must have been one of the happy birthdays, I think. Yeah, happy birthdays. And that's got, now that'll be Secret Sky on the back, which is a very, very, very dark blue, almost black. And then there's this one, which again is lovely and can't think what the word is that I want to say, but it's lovely and that will be Highland Heather probably on the back. Yes, that's Highland Heather on the back. In fact, I didn't say what colour the first one was. That, I would think, is Pool Party. Not 100% sure about that one. But anyway, so that's the backs are quite plain. In fact, one of them, yes, the one that I've just shown you that has the Secret Sea on the back, that, at least I think it's Secret Sea. It might be Blackberry Bliss. Anyway, I'm going with Secret Sea because I was using it as a Secret Sea, very dark blue. I mean, it doesn't look blue on what I can see, but it doesn't look black either. So the camera is lying to you at the moment. Anyway, you'll see in a minute what I've done. So I actually took some inspiration. Oh, I've just found a spare one. I can do another card base. I took some inspiration from Pootles, and I'll put her, I'll put what she did in the description box at the beginning. So the cards that I actually made, the first 4, I used her templates. So what I did, these are all done on white card blanks. So what I did, pardon me, which is what she did, was to cut a black cardstock to fit the card base, then cut the paper 5mm smaller to fit the front, then did a slightly smaller black piece which was 5 by 10 centimeters, and then cut out a piece of one of the other bits of paper just 5mm smaller than that, and then again a piece of black card which I think is 10 by 4.5, and cut the white card 5mm smaller and stamped using, on this one I used Gorgeous Grape, and this, although it looks black, is actually Secret Sea. When I first saw the in colours this year and I saw Secret Sea, and I thought, well, what's the point of that? That's black. We already got black. But to be honest, it's a better black than the Memento black. So I have been using, for when I've been stamping and would normally use black, I've actually been using this, and I think it's much better. So I'm going to be making sure that I get plenty of refill inks for this, because obviously it's only going to be around for 2 years, unless they decide to keep it in somewhere, which they do sometimes. So yes, so that one's a little bit with skew, but it doesn't really matter. And then I did the same thing again, but I used oh, that's my phone going mad. Let me turn it over. Sometimes that shuts it up, sometimes it doesn't. This one, yes, I used Berry Burst for that one. Now this one, instead of doing a black background, I just cut the paper to pretty much fill. I mean, there's a tiny bit around the edge that you can see, but everything else is the same, apart from I just cut the paper to fit the card. And then this one, I thought I'd see how it looked with having the white card as the background of these two bits, because this is white, you don't want that one a white background really, so I still did the black on that one, and that one I stamped in Highland Heather. I'm not sure about that one, but I'm sure somebody will like it. And then today, that was what I did the other day, and then today I've done 3 birthday cards, because I thought actually these colours are quite good for masculine cards. So I've done 3 birthday cards, and I've done them all on Secret Sea cardstock. So literally I've just cut the paper 5mm smaller all round to fit on the card front. And then these, now did I measure these? I don't think I did. Because one of them, yeah, I did one of them with Happy Birthday to You, but I wasn't that keen on the to you bit, so that one's slightly larger. But these, yeah, the white card is 5 by 9.5, so the paper that's behind them is just 5mm larger. And with these, now which one's which? This one, is that paper or is that card? No, they're all paper. I think that one, the back, the matting layer is the rear of the one that comes out with the very dark. So I used the rear bit of that one. You could equally have used that bit. That's what I did with that one. And then the other two are offcuts of the other bits of these coloured bits that I've taken off. So those will have, you can just about see there's a little tiny, you can see a little bit of pattern there. So I thought using the paper makes the cards slightly less weighty, And the other thing I've done with these, because I've made them with dark card, I've put a paper insert in. Now whenever I see anybody making a card where they have to put something inside because it's too dark to write on, I would say 9.5 times out of 10 they put a piece of white cardstock in and they glue the whole thing down. And I think, well, that's a complete waste of cardstock to start with. Plus, you don't need to stick it all down. So I always use paper if I'm doing this. So I've used Very Vanilla, and I've cut it down to, yeah, 5, maybe 4 millimeters less than the actual size of the card there. But I only ever stick it at the top if it's a tent fold card like that, or down this long side here if it's you know, a standard standy-uppy card. Can't think what you call those, but anyway, yeah, I always think people who put card in, you're making it heavier, so if you're going to post it, you might actually take it over the limit of weight, because you know how we have to pay for things in the post now by weight. So yeah, the less weight the better, really. So don't waste your cardstock putting it in here, put paper in. I've got I'm calling this Very Vanilla. I don't know if it actually is Very Vanilla, it's just some cream paper that I've got, because I've got all sorts of paper, and I've got I think I use 90 or 100 GSM white copy paper. I mean, that's fine for putting inside a card. You don't really need to be wasting your precious cardstock, which is not cheap, when you could be using paper. And this cream paper I've had, oh, I couldn't tell you how long I've had it, and I've got loads of it. I think it's probably from when I used to do wedding stationery, because cream's quite a nice colour for wedding stationery. The other paper that I've got now, has that disappeared? That was here. I haven't got very much of it. Oh, here we go. I haven't got very much of this left anymore. Let me just put that back in there. Is this lovely paper, which I have had forever. It's called Confetti, and it literally has got little bits of whatever these blue coloured bits are. And I don't know if you can see, there's a texture on the back, because it has got little strands of it's sort of like mulberry paper, but finer. You can print on this, and I've used it for wedding stationery. I think I used this for my brother-in-law's second wedding in 1999. So that's how long I've had this paper, and the rest. I've probably had this paper 30 years, if not nearer 35, or possibly even 40, because I've been doing wedding stationery for a long time. But it's lovely. It's lovely and smooth on this side, but this side, it's very, you can probably hear the roughness as opposed to the smoothness there. But I think those are the last 4 bits I've got, so that's one sheet that I've cut up to use as an insert to cards. You can see it's just, yeah, just cut that just a little bit shorter, but yeah, that will fit inside a card nicely. So yes, I keep that here in case I want to do a special card for somebody, and then I can put that inside. So that's it really this time. So I just wanted to show you what I've done. Obviously you can use these stamps with any colour you like, and I've seen some other ones on YouTube and Pinterest which are really nice and feminine, so I will be getting around to doing some more of these. But I thought, after seeing Pootle's video, I thought, oh yes, I bought that paper because I thought, what lovely paper, let's use it. So that's what I've done. So as I said, I'll put her video link in the description box, and I'll see you next time. Hwyl am y tro.